some reason, it looks like no matter what game I play, I'm going to be playing a hook character with some kind of synergy with punching people, on-hit effects, and lots of attack speed. And as it turns out, one of the first builds I tried to make was to do with attack speed and weapon damage. However, I've come up with an alternative which might be quite alright. Here, I have a rather adaptive build focusing on Tesla bullets. Tesla bullets will apply a spirit damage proc with a 25% chance to do so, as well as a moderate fire rate increase. These shock the target, which as far as I'm aware, deals some damage as listed, and slows just a bit. You can also arc and do a bit of area damage. It's wonderful for wave clear, which helps you farm more, which helps you do more damage, and it raises your spirit damage despite building bullet. However, why should you build Tesla bullets over just straight up bullet damage? Well, if we buy Tesla bullets, and apologies, I don't actually know if there's a better way to measure DPS because unfortunately, the Tesla bullets effect is not included on the DPS number that you can see on tab. I've tried, if you buy improved spirit and you have Tesla bullets, it doesn't increase the damage number there. But, if I unload a clip into this target dummy, who regens rapidly, it's not particularly scientific, but I did about 1.3 squares of damage there. If I replace that with Frenzy, which is a 6,200 item, we actually don't breach 1 square. Now, Frenzy is a 30% weapon damage bonus, along with 18% weapon damage because of its tier, being a 6,200 item. It should probably do more than Tesla bullets, as it costs double, gives more base weapon damage, and has 30% weapon damage on top of that, whereas this doesn't. That said, Bebop has an incredibly high rate of fire. It doesn't show, that's bonus. I'm new to this, forgive me. Bebop has an incredibly high rate of fire naturally, with 12.5 bullets per second. It has no bullet travel, meaning you don't need to buy bullet velocity. The stat does nothing as far as I'm aware. If you know, please do comment. And as a result, applying effects like Tesla bullets, escalating resilience, and toxic bullets can be done very quickly. Now, toxic bullets does have a build-up rate per shot, that's different with every character. The build-up rate is 8.1% with Bebop's gun, but I know is about 17% with Lady Geist, who fires much more slowly. So while the build's idea isn't to take Tesla bullets and try and max damage out with it, it does kind of fall off. It does scale with spirit, and the damage you'll get from scaling spirit with Tesla bullets is not about to make the spirit damage higher than the bullet damage, but instead we have an alternative goal which marries all of Bebop's playstyles together. In the build I have made up, just now, we have a focus on branching out into multiple different playstyles depending on the game, with plenty of area for counter building, and as you can see, even the bomb build spilling out onto this one. The idea here is that with Tesla bullets, this keeps your left click completely relevant to any kind of spirit build you might want to do. At the same time, building spirit, which improves your spirit items, also improves Tesla bullets. There are ways that you can make it work vice versa. It's not in the build, but you could build bullet resist shredder, which will make your Tesla bullet procs improve your weapon damage through reducing bullet resist. On a similar scale, we have mystic vulnerability, which makes your spirit damage do more damage when your enemy takes spirit damage. This could be from your hook or Tesla bullets. Your 1 doesn't actually do spirit damage, it does melee damage, which is technically bullet, and the area damage doesn't apply to the enemy you launch. And so the core idea revolves around Tesla bullets and making it proc faster with attack speed like Swift Striker, burst fire, and even stamina to improve the fire rate. Generically good spirit items like reach, burst, and improved spirit will increase the damage of Tesla bullets by a bit, not by very much, but enough for it to be worth considering. And that aside, we all know Bebop has a very good spirit build. With his combo, bombs can do a lot of damage, particularly if we deploy 2 of them, and his ultimate also scales excellently. You don't need to apply things onto the bomb, you don't need to improve reach of the hook, but that has more synergy with the left click. Building for the ultimate could work. Given we're building our left click and we can't do both at the same time, there's a little bit of anti-synergy there. So as such a variable build, we have a lot of options that we don't exactly need to take. Let's go through the build. First we have some good early 500s that all help with our build. We have basic magazine, always good to have more ammo available on such a high fire rate. You might see it as a crutch when it comes to early game farming, but it really does help. Having that extra capacity is also something that you can use skillfully, not just a crutch for bad last hitting or soul securing. Then we have Mystic Burst and Mystic Reach, something you'll see on most Bebops in every single game, because the bomb combo just does a lot of damage and Mystic Reach really helps the hook. Finally, we have Spirit Strike for our Spirit 500s. This is sellable, but it's worth knowing that because it applies on light or heavy melees, and for all purposes, Exploding Uppercut is considered a light melee. As a result, putting a bomb on someone and punching them away will amplify the damage of your 2 and anything else you do, including, of course, Tesla bullets. For our vitalities, we have extra stamina, which also gives you a bonus fire rate, sprint boots, always good, and finally some extra spirit, which is going to eventually turn into improved spirit, which improves Tesla bullets and the rest of your abilities, and finally boundless spirit, which also increases weapon damage, interestingly enough. Into bursty traits, we have healing right, we have extra regen for pokes like Infernus and other such bullet kind of characters, and we have monster rounds for when you just don't want to be in lane anymore, or want to do the rounds all over the map in the jungle camps. Armor isn't really necessary. You could play as more of a backliner, but with Bebop's limited range it can be a little bit of an issue. As a result, taking an armor type against the most dominant or most dangerous enemy damage types can be quite important. Reactive Barrier is very good into Bebop, but you're not going to see an enemy Bebop, so it's much more for enemy 7s, Wraiths, Haze, etc. Gives you a nice shield for both Bullet and Spirit. It's more effective against Bullet, so it's more likely to be used against someone like Wraith who's building Bullet, or someone like Haze. But overall, a cheap way to hopefully live and win fights with those characters that have stuns, sleeps, and etc. Healbane will apply on Tesla bullets and gives you a 40% healing reduction. The reason you'll take Healbane instead of the bullet variant Toxic Bullets, which gives a greater healing reduction, is in case you want different things in your weapon slots. By using a vitality slot instead, you free up weapon slots. Perhaps you want to take more weapon damage, perhaps you actually want to take something like Glass Cannon or Lucky Shot, which goes really well with the rapid fire nature, to go for a more weapon build, bullet damage type kind of build. There, you can just rely on Healbane to do your heal-baning instead of taking Toxic Bullets, but Toxic Bullets is very good in this build and I would recommend it. So after your 500s, of which you can skip, Tesla Bullets basically should be purchased whenever you have 3000. You have your core item, raising your fire rate, and gives you something worth having a high fire rate for. That is why the 1-250s in this build appear afterwards. Swift Striker gives a flat out 22% fire rate. It does lower bullet resist, which can be very detrimental into some lanes. If you're in a duo lane fighting Wraith and Haze, maybe don't rush Swift Striker, but you can take it later. Or you can skip it as it's only a 1-250. That said, I quite like it. Then we have some more optional items here in the 1-250s. Fleetfoot is a wonderful item for its passive alone, removing the movement speed penalty while shooting. The active also gives you movement speed and ammo, which is really great on someone that rips through ammo so quickly. Definitely a worthy consideration and a good default option to have when you can't think of what else to take. Soul Shredder Bullets gives you a 10% Spirit Amp, which works on Tesla bullets and the rest of your combo, and therefore is also a really good idea for this build. Slowing bullets is good, but we have an alternative we can take later since we're not exactly building for weapon damage, but it does also give you some spirit power. Slowing bullets and Suppressor and Mystic Slow do stack, so it's not bad to have both, and it can in fact be quite crippling to take both to an enemy. Though if you're looking for a more bursty build, leaning more towards your bomb combo, Mystic Shots will give you some more upfront damage. Early game especially, this can be quite deadly. Just zipping over your enemy real quick with a swipe of the laser for a quick poke can add a lot of pressure in lane. Once again, it's weapon damage and spirit power, so it's good for the build. However, you cannot buy all of them, as more important items should take priority really. Bullet lifesteal is good, as it gives you a lot of it, but since we are mixed damage with our spirit and bullet, it isn't actually necessary. It can be good to win duels early game, and if you are behind on souls and desperately need to sustain, it's a great option. Mystic Vulnerability, like Soul Shredder Bullets, will amplify your damage against enemies when you deal spirit damage. Mystic Vulnerability and its upgrade, Escalating Exposure, are excellent on this build when building around Tesla Bullets. Taking it with Soul Shredder will actually cause you to do a lot of spirit damage, which is not just for Tesla Bullets, I must stress, it helps your burst as well. So, if you want to, you can sell Spirit Strike, which is also helping buff your combo and your Tesla bullets, or you can take a flex slot, it doesn't really matter. The 3000s give you some very important items like Titanic Magazine. Since we rip through ammo very quickly, taking Titanic is a really good idea. It also gives you bullet resist, which is not something you should sleep on when against that kind of opponent. Burst Fire is more upfront with its fire rate, but gives you a lot of it, meaning it's extremely good once you already have Tesla bullets. And then we have our 4 Mystic slots. You don't need Mystic Slow, but it is an option in case you want it, and I would recommend it over slowing bullets. But flexing your build to have one or the other is fine too. You can even get Inhibitor as a vitality option. But simply upgrading without going into flex slots here, we have improved Spirit, improved Burst, and improved Reach. Typically with improved Reach, you're going to get the Hook upgraded since it's your primary ability for this. Improved Burst will apply on your bombs, though there is a slight immunity for 5 seconds to the effects of Improved Burst. The wording of this makes me think that other characters with Improved Burst will also not get that Improved Burst effect if you've already done damage to them. So if you have a lot of characters on your team with Improved Burst, maybe you could skip this and then replace it with something else like Echo Shard or Mystic Slow. Since we have Tesla bullets applying spirit damage on hit, it effectively achieves the same thing as slowing bullets, but better. It also gives you health, regen, and spirit power, which is arguably a little bit better than slowing bullets here. We did also glance over enduring speed, which is really good against slows and in general for moving about the map. Moving quickly means you get to jungle camps quicker, means you get between lanes quicker. It's not 100% necessary, but is a very good item that shouldn't be slept on. In a similar vein, superior stamina will give you a lot of ability to evade and attack, and whilst you shouldn't rely on superior stamina, it does also give you fire rate, so with this build, it's quite fine to just kind of take it. As we proceed to late game, you will need to either sell things for slots or get your flex slots enabled. Whilst the 3000s are good, I wouldn't actually go for them as soon as you can, unless you really want to play the bomb build with fire rate. Instead, however, there are some 6200 items which are incredibly important for the build. Ricochet gives you incredible team fight ability by applying Tesla bullets and toxic bullets if you have them to all enemies you hit. This means that you're hitting at least 3 targets with your bullet, which means that your Tesla bullets are spreading even more. And that means that you have an area of effect 65% heal reduction, which, with how prevalent lifesteal and healing is in Deadlock, is really good. It gives you more ammo and more fire rate, which is what this build is all about.
You are gonna be shooting things that you never even knew existed.
Additionally, it makes your bullet damage do much more to wave clear, which frees up your bomb for any engages you have to take. Leech is our ideal healing item. Not only does it give more than bullet or spirit lifesteal, but it gives both in one slot, which is very important. It gives weapon damage and spirit power and is a very nice ability all around. Spiritual Overflow is an interesting one. It is a spirit bullet item, which sounds like it will be perfect for us. By charging up Spiritual Overflow, you get more fire rate and more spirit power, which works perfectly for our build. And in case you're wondering, applying the bomb here, that's our ally. Applying a bomb only deals 216 damage, but you are able to apply a bomb and then get Spiritual Overflow buff to do 243. We also have Mystic Vulnerability, just take my word for it. I've already tested it. This makes Overflow and Tesla bullets fantastic ways to marry together the spirit builds and the bullet builds. Next we have Frenzy. It's not that good on the build, but it is still a worthy consideration. It is extra damage, you get very nice stats, including fire rate well below 50%, meaning it works very well with Leech. If you've taken other options which give you health, and if you have taken the armor upgrades, then it can be very worthwhile. Otherwise, improving your spirit, improving your burst, improving your reach for 3000, very good options, and improving to escalating exposure massively improves your damage all around. Speaking of tanky options, Escalating Resilience stacks very quickly and is a very smart, aggressive option to deal with enemy bullet damage. It also improves your fire rate and weapon damage, so it's a very nice thing to take. Toxic Bullets is the ideal Grievous Wounds item, which reduces healing, and you stack it very quickly. The bleed damage will also be amplified, even though it won't be improved by the spirit you buy. Amplifying it with Mystic Vulnerability, Escalating Exposure, etc. will still improve the bleeding, I should think. Of course, you don't need all of these. You can sell Swift Striker later, although it does give a lot of attack speed, and this opens you up for your final items. Mystic Slow is a worthy consideration. If your team has lots of slows already, maybe you don't need it. You can take Slowing Bullets instead of something like Burst Fire or Escalating Resilience here. But if you wanted to really lean towards the bomb build, Echo Shard
Have fun out there, Bebop.
will allow you to bomb someone twice. And as you can see, in a combo, you are easily able to achieve Spiritual Overflow, even after applying the bomb, as long as you can hit the target. Your 1 will also count towards Spiritual Overflow because it is technically, as a light melee, a bullet. Finally, we have Boundless Spirit.
Have fun out there, Bebop.
Boundless Spirit also improves weapon damage, as well as giving the most spirit power of any item. This means that your Tesla bullets will actually have almost doubled by this point. Along with all of our fire rates, our Tesla bullets are finally at peak form. And whilst they are not quite as high as our bullet damage still, they are still so much higher than they otherwise would be. With our bullets and all the spirit power we have though, you'll notice that actually with the burst of our combo, we do more spirit damage. Since we already have Mystic Vulnerability, we're also penetrating Spirit Resist as much as we can. This is great for juking enemies into thinking you're going for a bullet build, but in fact, you're much more of a hybrid. Your final slot in the green items can be absolutely whatever you want. If you do want a improved bullet armor, improved spirit armor, perhaps you could combine escalating resilience as your bullet armor and then take improved spirit armor to make up for Bebop's natural lack. However, naturally most players assume that Bebop is going for spirit, especially because we're starting the game with Mystic Reach and Mystic Burst. As a result, building around your team comp is probably more important, and if you want to take this build and go into more weapon damage to make up for a heavy team, then by all means go for items like Glass Cannon, Frenzy, Berserker, and vary it up that way. The idea of this build is to be very adaptable. So, let's see what we can adapt to in a game if we just jump right in. I kind of forgot to hit record here. So with a Dynamo, we have a rather mixed team with Yamato, Vindicta, Haze, and Shiv here. Quite mixed spirit and bullet, I should think. Shiv's already taken 2 kills. And we're duo with a Dynamo against Lash and Mo and Krill. Most important thing, now I am kind of warming up. My bad. Most important thing is we get our souls. This is an expensive build, as most kind of, I guess, carry builds are. So taking advantage of Bebop's instant beam is a really good idea. You don't need to buy bullet velocities to secure souls. At the same time, sometimes that happens. It can help to save your ammunition, let your lane partner do the last hitting of the minions, and then you just take the souls. Man, that was me. It's early morning, what can I say? Get some extra weapon damage on the opponent we hook by getting it to rank 1. Of course, later we're going to be all about Tesla bullets, but for now, we are more than fine to be doing this. Don't want to spend too much ammunition just kind of DPSing minions. I do, however, quite enjoy DPSing banner minions because that reduces the enemy's available healing. Got 1, 250. Man, not doing very good at this. Dynamo's still here. Dynamo has bought. Oh, my bad. I don't know how Dynamo's knockup works exactly. Bad reload from me as well. Hit me with the ground pound. I did a significant chunk of damage, but as did the minions. Never forget that. Uppercuts. We'll get level 2 hook soon, which means that we can definitely take someone on. By take someone on, I mean abduct. Right, let's go.
I see you're a discerning individual. Someone's using it.
Didn't get that, even though I was already firing. Oh, if I had improved range, that would have hit, I think. Currently slightly ahead. Let's get burst and reach and mag. Ow, I accidentally leveled up my 2. I normally like to prioritize the hook. He's already used his mobility. He's dead.
Nice.
You too. That didn't make sense. Nice, you too. Oh well, who cares? Oh, Sphinx in this game don't make sense.
Yellow. Somebody can gank.
I'm getting over 500, but I'd like to deny the souls they're getting. Oof, if I was any good at it. Right, that's one. We can get Spirit Strike, we can get Stamina. In fact, we can get Boots. Now we got ult.
Sure, Yamato, can you come?
Relying on our spirit items for early game damage does tend to work out. Man, I suck at this. Does tend to work out, but Mo and Krill, not a character I want to initiate a fight with a hook. And Lash is very fast and mobile. Make use of that slide ammo. So from here, whilst we could get the rest of the 500s, we also want to prioritize that Tesla bullets to really get things kicking off. Alright, we got level 2 hook now. Oh man, that was a sudden dash. Completely dodged. Nice. They should have their fast back now, so we wanna... We wanna leave. Get some 1-250s, or we can save. I think I'm gonna save. I'll be very greedy and get my
Guys, need help on yellow, please.
Tesla bullets.
Please. Please.
I will go help on yellow.
Thank you.
Alright, no, we're 1v2 for a bit. And I didn't buy items, so this is kind of spooky, but you know. I think I can handle it. We got bombs.
Thank you.
Lashes, yeah, I was about to say he was missing. You can punch souls, by the way, some people might not know that. I want to dash so he can't just dash over me, though there are plenty of minions for him to do that with. Disarmed, okay. I think you can still punch while disarmed, even if punching is technically bullet damage. Life Steal would not be a bad application here for the 1v2, but Dynamo's back, so it's all good. Oh, my bad. Take the healer. Almost got Tesla bullets. It is a massive damage spike in my experience, at least. You got it.
Enemies questioning.
Oh, I missed my hook, really? On a stationary target? My skill is through the roof today. Got really aggressive on that lash there. Perhaps too aggressive, don't want to miss this guy. I got it. Dynamo's really gone in there. Don't have hook yet. Can upgrade bomb damage, since it is actually rather core to this build. Can hear lash jungling. I think uppercutted a mole in the ground, very interesting. Why am I not hooking him out? I'm being stupid, my bad. It's so killable. Oh, I put it on dynamite. I'm really, really drunk. Warm-up game, warm-up game. We have many excuses loaded up, don't worry. It's all good. I think it's been a little while since I've played on hit or, like, you know, bullet bebop. I think I really, really dropped a lot of souls during this as well. At the end of the day, that's the thing to focus on. I thought it'd be really cool if we got a kill as soon as we got Tesla bullets though. We're going for it again. Ground slam come in? Yep. Whoa, big double jump. Alright, let's get a 1-250. Let's get Swift Striker.
Don't get caught.
Now we apply our Tesla even faster. And some real impact here.
Hammer's on me.
Ah, disarm. Ah, I tracked Shiv like a moron. Oh well, saved our bullets for the tower. Got him. You know she already used stone form and she just ulted. Oh, what do you mean? It stops your free? I thought you could hook through it. I thought it was only bullets. Projectile. Damn it. Well, Thresh Hook's not a projectile. That was my bad. Bad play all around. Bad focus on souls. You see how they've actually come out on top because we're just fighting? Really bad idea. Should be able to save Guardian. Oh, actually no. There's 3 enemies. Only one of our guys. Man, he healed. But we did save tower. We've done a lot of damage, but because it hasn't resulted in a kill, at the end of the day, I've just wasted time. Didn't even get the Guardian. Monsters are already cleaned up. Ash going in. I think I was too early. It's past 10 minutes, so securing those orbs is very important. Only 26 because it's so spread out. Oh, ah! I wanted either Mo and Krill. Or I want. Oh man, the slows. I wanted to save Dynamo. In the end, we get the worst result because he ran in front. He couldn't possibly know. Let's get Mystic Vulnerability. I was wondering where Shiv came from. Apparently it was the green lane, which is just being absolutely destroyed. The build would be so much better if I could aim.
Guys.
Don't know what he said. He's probably ulted. I can hear them. God, why am I so bad at this? Looks like you might have a spirit barrier. The improved healing or heal bane? It's improved healing. We want to get toxic bullets. There's Mo and Krill, most likely healing on other characters through lifesteal and stuff. There's an Ivy, there's an Abrams, yeah. Some kind of anti-heal was very good here. Could have punched that. Ah, my bad. Oh, fuck! Ah, it's panicked. Where's our Guardian? So many people in lane, I should have abandoned it and started jungling. I should say this is not an early game build. We got Tesla, but we were not able to capitalize on it, and that gave the enemies the opportunity to just farm under tower, make a comeback. As a result, my best job right now is probably split pushing and farming camps. Haze is going to the fight, so I'm going to split yellow. I'll split yellow, path to green, defend it. Fastest way is through here. Man! They always get it so much faster than I think. Even though I take advantage of this when I'm doing slow pushes and stuff. Of course, it would have been ideal if someone else could defend as well, but it should have been me. I'm gonna say warm-up game. Let's get toxic bullets, very important. We got a flex slot as well, so we can get ricochet. Or we can go for more spirit. The enemy's very tanky, so I'm not sure the burst is worth it at the moment. Probably should be maxing 1 actually, but the disarm might be useful. Might be. It's not actually that good here. I need leech. I need ricochet. Only need leech a bit more right now. But ricochet helps me farm. Let's back off and heal, because that jungle camp is actually too much for me without monster rounds. We want to push that outer guardian, and they know we do. Shiv's going to purple. They're pushing green. Okay. This one. I foolishly DPS'd. Next wave, we can quickly take it. Ah, so many I can be denying because they're not skewing. There we go. Some cheeky denies. Ah, there's Paradox. We can't get away from Paradox, so let's get out of here. Team is currently really pooling their efforts to take blue, which I respect. So I'm 1k behind Abrams here. He is melee? Yeah, always melee. I could probably beat him with a good parry. But I've not exactly had good reactions for the rest of this game, so it's kind of chance. I kind of want to push this and then teleport to purple. And I hate it when they pap like that. We lost Dynamo. The constant fights on blue aren't great. Actually need to defend green. $4,000. We mostly want leech. Enemies are pushing there. They're also on purple. Someone, I think, I just saw on here. That could have actually been the Walker's health.
Let's take out Ivy.
With a bullet build, we can shred a Walker. Be better with more ammo. So Titanic is also a very, 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 very good consideration right now, but we really want that leech. That's big. First Walker, we just need another one. Can I kill Lash solo? Don't know. Will Lash continue pushing? No. He's not taking the urn either. He's going to the fight.
Lash is missing. They cannot run from you.
I see Lash.
Gonna miss that one. Gonna miss this one. No. Nice. Okay. Fight in blue is over, so I won't go over there. Pause because Paradox sticks disconnected. Okay. So far this is very even. It's a good thing I realized just how much we were autopilot fighting in our lane. It's now making up for it, farming up items, which should help me do massive DPS. As for defense, we have a Fisting Abrams. We've got... What does he build? He's got improved spirit. So I'm going to say a spirit guy there. Or in Krill. And Lash is typically spirit as well. We've got Tesla, we've got Toxic. With Ricochet will be very useful. With Leech we can duel. I'm going to take Ricochet.
There, Bebop.
Our team seems to be very on top of getting jungle camps.
Headed to yellow.
Certainly useful. 2 walkers, very good.
Headed to York.
Right. This team seems to be very, very aware. I like that. Urn's been dropped up there on green.
Our blue walker is under attack. Headed to blue.
Pull back.
The urn has been dropped. Our blue walker is
Big fight. Got someone? Oh. Whoever I got wasn't worth it. Might have been a minion even. Big reload. Really need that Titanic, honestly. This could be his ult now. Ah, missed. Goodbye Vindicta though. Melt him down a bit. We got the urn, very nice. Vindictor left. Quickly get this. And then that's another 4k. That's a Titanic. Yeah, she's dead. Titanic into Leech. It's a very, very, very expensive build.
Tell you what, I'll throw in a free keychain.
Really should be leveling by 1. Also, apparently I didn't level my abilities for like forever.
I see ivy.
You ever punch a man a city block?
Why am I going blue? Let's go green. Looks like Shiv was going there, but he's not. Now Haze is going there, so I guess we can split it. Ricochet pushes very quickly.
I see Abrams.
They're doing jungle camps nearby.
I see Krill.
She gone in. I heard sleep. Ball. Don't know where Krill went. There's Krill.
Eyes on Krill.
I see Abrams.
There's that arrogant bastard.
Our purple walker has been defeated.
Really trying to watch my positioning in this little fight of ours, but I think we're all trying to do the same thing because no one wants to front line. Struggling on purple.
Let's go blue.
Just not dying. There we go. Nice. There's an urn we can potentially take. Many enemies are alive. Oh yeah, we'd have to cross. They extremely pushed in green lane. Maybe not. I will, however, push this. We got another 6,300. That's Leech. Could get Spiritual Overflow for more damage. But having no lifesteal? Oh, feels really bad. Nash is for some reason in the middle of yellow. Maybe he's looking for someone. I heard 7 nearby, so I better not take too long. Man, my aim. Yeah, he's in mid. Oh, Haze has Unstoppable. That's really good. That is Paradox alone, but 7 somewhat behind. Oh, Ivy as well, apparently.
I see Gigawatt.
We're trying to take this engage here. She's in a... Oh, she's disconnected. Oh, she's back. Now we can kill her without feeling bad.
Another one down. I'm not back.
Haze died. Take the high ground. I hear it Unstoppable. Oh man, I'm dead as fuck. Yep. 2 forward, 2 forward. Largely Spirit. Yeah, we got Ivy disconnected twice in a row. It's pretty hard to go from like the full tanky melee build straight to extremely glass cannon. We don't have glass cannon, but might as well. Let's take speed for now then.
Let's go meet the boss, guys.
It's too late now, sorry mate. Pause for Ivy. We have flex slots we can just fill up, honestly. We haven't improved our bomb combo at all. Part of that is because I guess the enemies are just too tanky. I am getting hooks, and improving the damage would be nice. I think we'll just prioritize 3000s. I guess we can get suppressor. But it's not that useful. The Mystic Slow would be, I guess. Yamato decided to get this when I was on the lane already, okay. We can keep split pushing that. We're in that awkward stage where there's no walkers left, so there's no obvious places to push. Everyone just wants farm still.
Let's take out 7.
At this point, I don't mind grouping, as long as lanes have been handled well. Bit of a fight going here. It started by Yamato existing. Ults to get out. Nice. Big bomber damage. It's not incredible yet, but it's something. Oh, this is an easy mid-boss call.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Go mid.
Multiple enemies disconnected. It could be a rage quit. We have like a huge DPS. Yeah. Dynamo's gone bullet as well. They did die while disconnected, so we can't count Lash disconnect as a thing. Maybe he died because he disconnected, but even yeah. Look, man, we gotta do it. The enemies would do the same to us. Got it. The parry. Does that actually work if an enemy tries to steal it? Will the parry take priority? That is something I didn't even think about. That's a good idea. You should say grouped. I'll say with a Nictor. That's how I can hook her out.
I'll say Lash.
Yeah! Heck? Seven stunning me. Hopefully I got away. Nah. Shiv still took with it. Oh, this is what we need stamina for. Reposition. Haze has gone in. Ah, fuck. He dodged my hook. It's really hard to keep the damage up. I think to make your fall off better you need a long shot, but that also zooms you in, which maybe could be appropriate. She's getting that. He's getting yellow. I've got 4,000. Let's get, I guess, burst fire. We don't have it yet. Fortunate about the disconnect. Could be crashing, like a deadlock issue. Not done fantastically. Most of my kills were early game. You know, you don't have to be the Giga carry every game. Let's not put unrealistic expectations into Deadlock players just like people seem to have with League, right? You don't have to be 12-0 every game. You can be a good player and be 0-5. You know, it happens. As long as you're acquiring your value in other ways, it's fine. Alright. You got metal skin. You went a bit early on the metal skin though. Replenish my ammo. Oh, everyone has probably rage quit at this point. Could be more disconnect. Shiv needs 0 skill. Tell me in the comments below if that's true. I have no idea, never played him. Well, the entire enemy team's disconnected, and not exactly the best on the team, but hey, there's something. We didn't explore the full potential of this build, but maybe that is part of the problem and it's just too expensive. Do you think that there's a future for a hybrid style Bebop? We didn't even get Spiritual Overflow, so this typically is actually where my normal weapon Bebop tends to go. Perhaps if the game lasted a bit longer, the enemies didn't kind of disconnect, crash, or rage quit apparently. Do you think it could have gone a bit further? Do you think there's potential here with Spiritual Overflow? All of that spiritual reduction or magic penetration if you're a League player, with the bomb combo and weapons, and Tesla bullets. Do you think there's a future for it? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, I've been really enjoying Deadlock. Just like with League, I like coming up with new builds, and I hope you'll be around for when I make another one. I've already made like 5, we're just going to talk about them individually. Alright, have fun, and post your ideas in the comments below as well. See you next time, hope you have a good day.